There have been many stories of wonders and miracles through the ages, but one story remains the most wonderful and incredible. This is that story. A long time ago there was a land of enchantment and mystery, and in this land there was a young shepherd boy named Jeremiah. Jeremiah's family was very poor, and even though his mother and father were very kind and hard-working, they had to sell all the wool from their sheep in order to make ends meet. Jeremiah was the only child, and since his mother and father had to stay home and work their small farm, it was Jeremiah's duty to go to Bethlehem and sell the wool. Jeremiah was always excited about these trips, for he would see many wondrous sights and meet all kinds of people. On the morning of the trip, Jeremiah rose early, and after a small but tasty breakfast, he made his way to the main road that would lead to Bethlehem. Many hours passed, and Jeremiah began to feel tired. The road was long and dusty. Suddenly, from a side path, a camel appeared, with a man upon it. Jeremiah didn't know whether to jump in fright or stare in amazement, for on the camel there was a man unlike any other Jeremiah had ever seen. He was dressed in the finest cloth that was as white as the feathers of a dove, truly a man of majesty and grace. The man asked Jeremiah if he knew the way to Bethlehem. Jeremiah replied that he did, and the man said that if Jeremiah would guide him, he could ride with the man. This was an offer that Jeremiah could not refuse. For the whole trip, the mysterious man spoke of many far-off places, lands he had visited, and the strange and exotic sights he had seen. Jeremiah was amazed and excited to hear of these tales of adventure. Many hours went by, and soon the fires of Bethlehem burned off in the distance. The man suddenly stopped the camel and climbed down. Jeremiah was not in the mood for a rest, not with the city just a few miles away. But the man explained that he must soon meet someone here, and that the markets in the cities would be closed until morning anyway. Jeremiah agreed to wait with the man. "Please fetch some water from the well over that hill," the man asked Jeremiah. Jeremiah picked up the lambskin and walked towards the well. As Jeremiah filled the skin with water, he peered over the hill and could not believe his eyes. The mysterious man was now speaking to 3 other men, and there was a strange glow around the man. Jeremiah quickly rubbed his eyes, but the image was still the same. The 3 men turned and began walking off towards the city. Jeremiah picked up the lambskin and walked over the hill to where the strange meeting took place. "Look off into the sky," the man said. "See the star." Jeremiah squinted as the star was very bright and big. It is like nothing he had ever seen. The man explained to Jeremiah that the star is a guiding light for the 3 men he met earlier. It will guide them to a manger where a king, the King of Kings, will be born. As Jeremiah looked at the man, he saw tears on the man's face. "Do not be mistaken, my young friend," the man said. "I cry tears of joy. I want to give you this purse of gold. I have much more than I need, and you have helped me. Please take it." Jeremiah was shocked, but could see that the man truly wanted Jeremiah to accept the gift. "I must go now," the man said, "but we will meet again many years from now, and we will know the true meaning of this night and all that will come to pass in the future. Rest here for the night. Tomorrow you will be able to go home, and will be able to keep the wool you carry." "Goodbye, Jeremiah." The man took the reins of the camel and walked off into the distance. Jeremiah lay down, his mind full of many questions, but was soon dreaming of the trip home, the gold, what he had seen, and how he would never forget this special night.